Hi, my name is Benjamin Bacon, and I am coming to you today primarily to introduce my small business, my very small enterprise that I have been running since 1994 called Plain Space Design. And I want to explain and introduce my motives, my mission, my ideas, and just give you a chance to get to know my company as you have given my company a chance to get to know a lot of you. That I have been operating in relative obscurity, and that was intentional. I was the type of person who wanted to get involved in the world, but I also wanted to not take over everything that was going on. So I used obscurity as my method of staying safe primarily, and also giving me the freedom and the opportunity to do the things I wanted to do, primarily the way I wanted to do it. So Plain Space Design has been a single person effort primarily. However, I cannot say that that is an absolute situation, because I did receive a lot of help from people in other companies who introduced me to their products, who gave me gifts, who invited me to webinars, and who enabled me to network with others and treated me with a lot of respect. And it was that respect and that help that took my business a long way. So I didn't feel so much isolated or alone. I felt like I was working as part of a larger community, a larger network of businesses and business people, researchers and scientists who always reached out to me. And that is the great thing about this country, about the United States, where the freedom that we share drives us to also form relationships that go beyond just being business associates. But we care for each other. We care about what each other try to do to make their lives successful or happy. So I was one of the people who was blessed to find within the business community people who were like-minded, who reached out and helped other businesses. So this business-to-business relationship was the thing that kept Plain Space alive and growing since its inception, which was 1994. There were some startup activities that began in 1993, around August of that year, when I had decided to start a business. But my actual date of inception, after the startup was over, was January of 1994. I have been doing research for the federal government, research for my own company's product portfolio, and design work. And that is what drives us here at Plain Space Design. We love to design. I love to do the research. I loved the work that I was doing, even though a lot of time I was paying for it out of my own pocket. I thought it was worthwhile, because now I'm at the point where I can actually benefit from the work that I had done. And a lot of the time when I start a new project, I'll find that I've laid down so much of the framework that the majority of the work on that project is behind me. So that is the first, let's say, your introductory lesson to Plain Space Design. I am the owner, and I am proud to be the owner, proud to be an American, and I'm glad that I've had the opportunity to serve a lot of you out there, a lot of small businesses and residential clients who I have enabled to use technology in their business activities and in their daily lives. I'm happy to have been able to do that. Thank you.